Hi there, Glocal citizens. Welcome back to the podcast that inspires a borderless mindset around manifesting a new world. I am your host, Florence Adu, coming to you from my last week in my Brooklyn summer, and it just coincides with the end of summer. You know, everyone usually says, oh, Labor Day is the end of summer, yada, 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 yada. Me as a summer baby, I like to squeeze it all the way out until the date, which is next week. So in any case, I am happy to have, spent this season growing, developing, talking to so many dynamic speakers. And this week we're back in Africa for a conversation that was born out of a relationship with another Glocal citizen, IOBC Bright, who is the head of the Live Well initiative based in Lagos, Nigeria. This year, they have put together the Women of Africa Post-Pandemic Empowerment and Advocacy Program. And she reached out to me and said, we have all these dynamic speakers in these panels, and I'd love to be able to get the word out to more people, more communities. So I'm happy to be now speaking with the panelists that are participating. The program is a hybrid as well as in person, and you'll be able to look at the show notes to know what's next. The next there's 2 more coming up in October in the next couple of weeks. And today's guest is featured in one of those conversations. And so this is the first in the series with those practitioners and talking about what is the state of healthcare, particularly for women and empowering women, but generally post-pandemic, because I think we haven't necessarily taken a strong look. There's all these boosters and vaccines and et cetera, but I think it's a nice idea to really think about what is this world of health post-pandemic. And so my guest today is a distinguished leader in pharmacy and public health with nearly 25 years of experience spanning clinical research, healthcare management, and international collaboration. As the president of the PharmaHelp Foundation Inc. and the Egyptian Organization of Pharmacy, he drives pharmacy practice transformation and workforce development. His roles as vice president of EMROpharm and executive committee consultant at the University of Sharjah highlight his commitment to advancing pharmaceutical education and practice. He also has extensive pharmaceutical manufacturing experience as CEO of American Pharmaceutical Industries. He has held a wide range of roles in clinical research, pharmacy practice, public health, and healthcare leadership, and his expertise spans community, hospital, military, and emergency pharmacy practices, as well as social and administrative pharmacy functions across Egypt, the Gulf Cooperation Council, which is GCC, and the USA. Dr. Wael Ali, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, Florence. Thank you so much to give me this opportunity to be with you and your audience as well. Thank you.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's jump right in. Let's get started. Where are you from? Where are you local? And what is your craft?
Yeah, basically, I am from Egypt. I born in Egypt since a very long time, 1976 something. All right. I'm starting my career as a pharmacist.
Mm-hmm.
My bachelor degree was in Egypt since 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as all the pharmacists in this area, we are looking forward to get our bachelor degree and then travel everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I traveled already for the GCC countries, as you said, Gulf cities like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, this area. I started my career in the Johnson & Johnson. Before Johnson & Johnson, I was in Pfizer. Okay. And, Pfizer, it's kind of like we all say that it's a school. It's not only like a pharmaceutical stuff. They are looking for the human development stuff. Yeah, they owe me a lot. I mean, they trained me Pfizer, and then I went to Johnson & Johnson as an American company as well, but in GCC countries, in Dubai and in Saudi Arabia. And this is my real starting point in my career as medical rep in the pharmaceutical staff. What about the presentation skills, communication skills? What about the people? What the meaning of the mid-watch? It's starting from America, 1960s something, and you can get the medicine, and suddenly you found something like side effects. It's not mentioned in the pamphlets. You know what I mean? It's not mentioned. Suddenly, how can you deal with this? How can you control this medicine? And then after that, I found my passion. My passion was public health. Public health, and what about how to be proactive? Okay. I joined FIP, International Pharmaceutical Federation, one of the most important pharmaceutical organization over the world. We have 4 million membership pharmacists over the world and all the medicine authorities in this world. Okay, so it's a very big umbrella in the pharmaceutical stuff. This is a lot of point of view my career. It will be FIP under one umbrella. I face, a lot of pharmaceutical problem over the world. And I discuss it with my friends there and my colleagues from over the world as well. Can you imagine that? This is a very good experience. I got it starting from my career in the Faculty of Pharmacy as a professor, then got my MPA, went to America, 2012.
Okay.
Fairfax, Virginia.
Okay.
And this is like, you can say this like a master theme in my life. Okay. America is something different.
Yeah.
Culture, people, even the education itself. Like Martin Luther King once said, I have a dream. That's why I have a dream. I have a dream, like a personal dream, to start my career, to do something, and for my community as well. So I want to eat. I want to, I want to live.
Right.
But I went to America to do like my postgraduate degree as a master. Okay. I started since 2012. I got it and start working with my friend there to do new company for the cosmetic stuff. Okay. It depends on the innovation of and technology in America. We have in America something called like liposomal technique. This is a very, very sophisticated. You can't find this technology except in America. You know what I mean? I started this from the scratch with my friend there in that time. And right now we are one of the most important company in the liposomal technique, and we export because, I was a dream in the time to, I don't want to sell my product inside America,
Okay.
My point was to export the product and I was working with the Small Business Administration in America. I told them in the first meeting, you know what? My customer not here, my customer there. They told me, we're there. I said, the people, they respect American products. They love it. So we have to make export. And then I started from cosmetic stuff. They said, well, when you told me like a cosmetic stuff, it will be made in France, maybe made in Italy. You know what I mean? This is a very well known, but made in America, cosmetic, it's not, suitable for America, I guess. I said, no. In America, this is another technology in liposomal technique. We can't find it in Europe even. So I export the technology for those people. And I starting already with my friends in that time. And we did like 9 countries agreement in the time, starting cosmetic stuff, and then made like another line for the pharmaceutical stuff in supplements. The bodybuilding vitamins, especially after COVID-19. We can say that this is my business overview.
Okay. Got it.
This is how we start the business in America and then make it to export outside America.
Sure.
I was in that time, the story I started from Egypt, as I told you. Went to Gulf cities and then as an employee and then back to Egypt for 1 year. I did my products and make it and start to export to the same countries I was working in. They told me, Dr. Wael, it's a very good product, but if you do it made in America, made in Europe, made in Canada, it will be amazing. It was like a dream. Oh my God, the people, they are looking for something, so I will do it one day.
Sure.
So it was a dream. And I was wondering why the people in America don't think about it. Why the people in America all the time looking for the local market, not to export their products. Except, they're like high technology stuff, like whatever planes, whatever equipments. And even Germany, it's they're better than even America. I'm sorry to say that in that issue, in technology stuff. But the small and intermediate business in America, they have to look forward for the export opportunities. They will find a lot. Even, to be honest with you, because I contacted with a lot of the commercial agents of America in a lot of embassies. They are working so hard. They work with me me, myself, as my company and my partner as well. Okay. Let me give you an example. Before I came to, for example, agreement in Saudi Arabia, I went to the embassy there, sit down, make a meeting with them. You know what I mean? Hey, I want to make this, and this is like prospective agents, 1, 2, 3. Can you please check if it's a reliable persons or not? You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
They did the exercises and then come back to me. Yes, Dr. Wael, you can work with this and this one. And then thank you. On the same time, they do small business administration, like a conference in Dubai called like Expo, like Beauty Expo. In that time, we don't have money to make a marketing stuff. They told me, okay, you can come over to our booth and offer your product in this issue. You know what I mean? So I invite all small and intermediate business in America to export their products, to do like new channel outside America. Forget about the local market. Local market is a very aggressive, you know that. We need a lot of dollars to start marketing stuff, even online. Even if you want right now to put your products on Amazon, you will pay a lot. You know, every click, you pay like $3.
Oh,
every click.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
it's in Amazon.
Wow.
Just put your product like this and the click, whatever who's click, you know.
Yeah. Right.
$3. You have to pay. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. So this is a crucial stuff. That's why I told you I have a dream in that time to export American products outside America.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is my business.
Okay. And so you're well into it. So you mentioned studying in the US. You're from Egypt. Where in Egypt are you from? Where is your local in Egypt?
Cairo, the capital of Egypt. Yep.
Okay.
We have like 120 millions. Okay.
Yes.
Cairo itself is kind of like a 40 millions. It's a lot.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
So you're from Cairo, and now you have a local also in the US. So you mentioned Virginia. So in Fairfax, Virginia. So how do you spend your split your time? Because you have this business in the US and you have this business in Egypt where you currently are, right?
Yeah.
And so tell us about how you particularly found Virginia and settled.
All right. It's awesome. I mean, 2012, I was completely resident in America. Okay. And I did like, let's say 6 years, 7 years, something.
Okay.
I'm living only in America. And that, I'm coming here for this area only. It's like a visits.
Sure.
After, COVID-19, okay, I moved here to Egypt, especially with as I told you, we have 7 offices right now. It's like we have headquarters in Falls Church, Virginia, and our branches in the 7 countries in this area, Middle East area.
Okay.
Especially we have regional office in Egypt. Egypt is a very huge market as well. And the people here, they love the American products. It's, very, very, like supplement stuff, cosmetic stuff, even a lot of, I was working here in Pfizer. It's American company. We have a lot of American company, even Johnson & Johnson in Egypt as well.
Of course.
So right now I'm traveling between Egypt and Virginia. Okay. Let's say like each 3 months I stayed in Virginia like 3 weeks, something.
Okay, got it.
Sometimes one month. So it depends about my work because, I have to have like a training here in Dubai. I have to travel Dubai. I have another manufacturer issue in Saudi Arabia. I have to travel there, because I'm responsible also for the conference here, conference there for my business as well.
Got it.
So I do the manufacturer plan, ordering stuff, marketing plan, and everything for the people.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
So let's get a little deeper into the technique and the manufacture. So you said something interesting that, the idea that you came as someone who is not American and decided that you wanted to build your product here to export it internationally, as opposed to taking that technology and using it in your local market to export globally. What really went into that? Because I understand the technology is here, and I understand what you're saying about the market being a challenging market to distribute locally in America for your particular, because competition. I think there's also that huge competition. So you have a different level of competition by looking and reaching out to these other markets that don't have the technology. And so what stops you from actually developing more of the industry from the manufacturing perspective in Egypt or in the Middle East?
If you are talking about the manufacturer in America, I mean, like a small intermediate, they wanted to export their products in this area, right? In Egypt or Middle East. This is your question? Yes, am I right?
I'm talking about creating the product to export from the regional market as opposed from the global market, right? So you manufacture in the US, you don't manufacture in the Middle East. And so considering just, the ability to grow the technology in your home country or in that region to just build a stronger base of financial base, what are some of the issues or challenges that would be in the way of doing that for you?
Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So first thing, as I told you, we manufacture our products 100% in America, inside America. Starting from the active ingredient, let's say, like we have, like right now, we have omega-3 capsule. We have Garcinia for the weight loss. We have something like liposomal for the anti-aging. Number one, we start from the active ingredients inside America, manufacture it, filling it, and export to here for Egypt, for example, Dubai or whatever. We have to have very well known with the custom stuff because, we used to pay a lot for the custom because we don't know what about the organization, the documentation stuff, COO, COA, it's a lot. Exactly. So it's not kind of like, hey, I paid like 4 million something Egyptian pound at the time. It's kind of like $100,000 only for the custom fees because we never do something like inspection documents like this before we export our products. So be careful. Don't do that before you have to ask. Right. What about the documentation for this country and what they need for the documentation stuff? So you have to assign custom agents in this area, or this country to start. Don't do my bad. That's what happened already for me. You know what I mean? So this is the first thing. Second thing, the pricing stuff. Price, it's a very important. Okay. So, because we are not Chinese products, we are made in the USA products. So, in comparison with the price, we will almost, not almost, like obviously, it will be more expensive. But you have to play in the quality, your quality. Sure. So, if you are looking to export something from America, you have to think about the quality products, not something China can make it. It will be like less not expensive at all because it's Chinese one, you know what I mean? So it's a very important issue to study the market very well, to know what about the needs inside this market, even the shipping stuff, because, shipping, it's a very expensive as well in the time. And if you need like a fridge or if you need like a special container, you will get it by air, you will get it by ocean. We have like a 40 feet or 20 feet. So you will take it like a partial stuff. So you have to ask for the good, like a shipping agent. But I don't want to make it like a very complicated. You can do it from your home. In America, you can make like a search for this shipping forwards. You will find a lot. Just code them. They will send you this code and ask them about what about the shipping documents you need. So you will take care of everything. They will take care of everything. But okay, be careful. When you deal with the abroad importer, you have to be very clear if it will be like CIF price or FOP or FOP price. What the difference?
Right. So tell us what the difference is.
Yeah. It's a very important. Yeah. If you will tell them, hey, I gonna give you like a CIF price, it means you will pay shipping costs. Be careful. Okay. If you will tell him no, it will be FOP price, so he will pay this shipping cost. It's a very crucial point. You have to be careful about it.
Right.
Let's say like points managed. It's a very important for small and intermediate business. You have to have it in your mind before even you think about export stuff. But is it a golden opportunity for you? Yes, it's a very golden opportunity for you. Even you listen about the people, they don't like America. No, forget about it. The people, they like America. they like the products of America. They love it. Yes, forget
Yeah.
about all of this stuff. I traveled to 95 countries.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of people everywhere in Africa, in Europe, even in Europe, I export for Europe, for Italy, made in the USA. And the people, made in the USA, love it. Man, you are in Italy. Are you kidding me?
Right.
In
Right.
Netherlands, in Holland, you know what I mean?
Sure.
They love it. So don't assume.
Okay. So it sounds like that's a good answer to, I would ask you my why, the where, the why of why you've chosen the US as your base for your manufacturing. So I think that kind of answers that why, the where piece of it. So you have this great enterprise that you've just started. So you're less than 10 years into the manufacturing side of pharmaceuticals, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So before that, you were more in the community, and so or doing for music or dealing more with not your own products, but other company products. So tell us a little bit more about the space of working in the different aspects of pharmacy, because you started to mention you do supplements and you do beauty products. Pharmaceuticals spans so many different products. So give us a 101 on the different sectors or segments of pharmacy and how you've experienced it in the community, social, military, all those different aspects.
Yes. Thank you, Florence. I want to tell you something. By nature, we want to eat. Before I'm talking about helping people, I just want to start my business. I want to start to my business, to fulfill my utilities, my bills, my kids. And then after that, when I saturate these points, I'm looking forward to starting helping people, helping my community. That's what happened exactly. And by nature, we never discuss it. How can I start from where? But naturally, I started from the business stuff because
Sure.
This is my business, so I can get my money, my salary, my expenses. But on the same time, this is another very hot spot in my heart for my people, for my community. Starting since a very long time. Starting, honestly, from Egypt. I found my people here, 20 million people suffering from virus C. Can you imagine that? Virus B. I was in the community pharmacist, and then I was in community pharmacy. I can't forget this story. I found a very young guy. He's my friend. Come, hey, doctor, how is everything? I need this, I need that. Was so good person. And one time he asked me after 3 months something, Dr. Well, do you have this medicine? I said, this wasn't virus C stuff. I told him, hepatitis C, that, right?
Yes.
He told me, I told him, no, I'm sorry, I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna bring it for who this is your dad's? He said, no, this is mine. For me. I said, oh my God, why? What happened, man? He told me I have hepatitis C since 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah. It was, shocked.
Wow.
Shocked. Yeah, I shocked. Yeah. I told him, how come? What happened? He told me, Dr. White, it's a very simple story, but it's a very dramatic story as well. I was with my wife in her family, whatever, home. And then I woke up late. I don't make shaving for my birth, I took the machine for my wife's father to shave my birth. And I never realized this virus, he had it. He know that, but he can't imagine he will get his infection from this only one shaving machine time.
Right. Wow.
Did you get my point?
Yeah. The
I feel like, oh my
it.
God. I'm feeling from all the cutting shops in this area. Oh my God. You man, like virus machine gun shops.
Exactly.
In the time. Yeah. It's kind of like, that's why I told you this is the hottest spot in my heart. Yeah. It's my passion. How can I stop it? Yeah. How can I say, oh my God. So, this is since COVID-19, 10 years, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm starting with the very, a team, like 3 or 4 pharmacists in the time to make awareness for the people. What about this virus thing? What is the problem? And how can you get this virus? And how can you protect yourself and your family from this issue?
Yeah.
Starting from this issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I faced another problem. Do you know what is the problem? You can't imagine this problem. 20% of the people, they can't read.
Oh, yes, literacy. Yeah.
This is literacy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So we print a lot of paperwork for those people who read it. And then, I swear that's what happened in the time I was in the awareness campaign. And I found, my people, they do distribute these issues.
Yes.
Awareness. And then I found a very old woman. She told me, my son, can you please read it to me? Because I can't read. In that time, I felt I'm so stupid. Because I didn't realize the need of the people. I didn't make my proper plan for those people. So we changed our plan to what? To pictures. Draw it. Do it for those people.
Right. Yeah.
Time we start this issue and we did like a screening stuff. We help the people here in the government. I asked even the WHO to help the people here in Egypt for this issue.
Yeah.
Okay. And right now, I want to tell you something, very good news. In Egypt, from this date, 15 years, 0 hepatitis C in Egypt.
Oh, that's
in the
wonderful.
WHO, they announced that.
Yeah.
I can't say that well. And my team, we did an Egyptian organization of pharmacists. No, we never do anything. But at least we do like a very small thing for the people, for my population, even my community.
Sure.
This fashion travel with me in my luggage from Egypt to America.
Okay.
It's kind of like an addiction.
Yeah.
I swear, it's kind of like addiction.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. When you want to see change, you really, it drives you.
I want to tell you something.
Sure.
I don't want to say we listen about, but we faced the depression before. A lot of people, they are suffering from depression. Frustration, something. One of the most important treatment of depression is the American psychological, whatever session they said.
Sure.
Helping others. So I awarded already. I didn't get any money, I swear, from this issue, but I awarded a lot. I awarded in my spirit. I help people.
Sure.
So I found something, it's very happy. I don't care about your religion. Dude, listen to me. I don't want to know your religion or even not religion. It's humanity stuff. If you will do it, whatever your objective, you will relieve, you will get right from your depression.
Right. I love that. I love that. That's a great tip. That's a great tip. And I think it's true. I think when we always feel better when we're giving of ourselves. And so, you were speaking about the community, and I always ask this question about Glocal speak. So we want to hear what you hear. So you kind of gave us a sense of, being out in the community, working with people and understanding that words were one thing, but seeing and visualizing is another. But we like to kind of get a sense of what your everyday life is in terms of what you hear. So I ask you to share a word, a phrase, or a saying that is a meaningful part of your local experience and why or how you value it as Glocal speak.
Ready? Okay. If I talk about the PharmaHelp in this issue as well, okay? America, the good thing in America as well, okay, is diversification. We all like 6 continentals in just one place. So I found a lot of people, they are suffering from virus C again. Oh my God, virus C is, yes. And even I want to tell you something. They diagnosed, but untreated. Untreated, why? Pharmacare, they coming, yes, come. You will get your, medicine without any penny. Don't pay any penny. But the people, they don't want to go. You know what I mean? So starting again from the community inside America, in Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, this is my sector right now I'm working in, with a church, with mosques, with education places, with community places, with religious places, asking the people, will make like awareness. What about this virus C? What about this virus B? Come here, take your medicine without any penny. You know what I mean? It's infectious. Not the virus C. The spirit, the insect.
like it.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
People is
Enthusiasm.
people
Okay.
everywhere.
Sure.
In
Sure.
Egypt, in Ghana, in America, in everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
So now you're telling us these stories, and you also are a storyteller, right? So you mentioned that you're a host on, one of the television networks in Egypt. Tell us about how you got into, I can imagine how you did, but tell us the story and the process of becoming a host of your own show on television in Egypt.
All right. In Egypt, we have 350,000 pharmacists. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, you listen correct. 350,000 licensed pharmacists in Egypt. Very well educated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they studied 6 years. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But the people or our communities, yes, community pharmacy, you are just stand on the pharmacy, give us like a medicine. Thank you. That's it. You know what I mean? No way. Well, not create, our God not create, the pharmacy for this issue. No way.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone can do it. Anyone can bring the medicine from the shelf and bring it to you and put it like this. Thank you. No way. So I found the pharmacy, it's kind of like a mountain. You will see only 30% of the mountain here, but 70% it's inside the earth. So I was, as I told you, in FIP, International Pharmaceutical Federation, and my experience with all my friends everywhere and colleagues, we found 35 specialties of the pharmacy. 35 specialties of the pharmacy, not only community pharmacy, but the people, they need awareness for these specialties.
Yes.
Not the people, the population, the pharmacists themselves, they need to know what about this issue. That COVID-19 is starting. I was in America in that time, traveled back to Egypt after 2 weeks.
Lockdown, lockdown
starting. Yeah. Oh my God. I want to back to America. I can't do anything. I stayed here. And the people I found like a social media, all people like doctors right now in the social media. Anyone has a camera, like, hey, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All the people in 1 second became doctors, pharmacists, everything. You can say anything in any time without any, surveillance, without anything. Yeah. And the problem, the people, they listen to those people. You know what I mean? For those guys, how come? So my idea was starting TV show called The Pharmacist TV Show.
Okay.
That's it. The Pharmacist TV Show. This TV show only for public health pharmacy to make reliable information for the audience. You can get it from the reliable person in this sector. Even this doctor, medical doctor, even pharmacist, even whatever. So this is only for awareness for the COVID-19 stuff. Because in my country was all medical, TV program was commercial stuff. Someone come, hey,
selling.
take this, selling. That's it. So very little bit to do something like awareness.
Yeah.
So I paid from my pocket. Okay.
That's how we do.
To start this as a sponsor. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did like a free episode, something. I found the TV management channel. They call me, Dr. Wael, the people, they love your program, so we need to sponsor you. We're going to assign you as an anchor in our TV channel for this medical stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
my I did it intentionally, as I told you.
Yeah.
I did it just to help people. I found rewards from another thing. That's what that's happening exactly.
Yeah.
I found rewards.
Yeah.
I never asked them. And then I started the pharmacist TV show episodes.
Okay. Got it.
Every season, I have objective. This objective, it will be for the pharmacists and the specialties. What the meaning of public health pharmacists, nuclear pharmacists, cardiology pharmacists, pediatric pharmacists. This is a lot of specialties.
Right.
Yeah, compounding pharmacists. It's huge. And then after that season for the patients. All the people in the medical TV show I found, they are talking about medical stuff and they never talk about the medicine itself. Medicine is kind of like a poisoning. If you will get it milligram, milligram, even the goals with gram. But medicine with milligram and the microgram. Vitamin D3, we took it, it's 250 milligram.
Right.
It's very little bit. For example, some kind of products, if you will get it more than this, it will be poisoning for the people.
Right.
If you will get little bit, it will be not affected.
Exactly. It's a serious science.
So, yes. So the people, they have to get the right, awareness about their medicines. For example, active ingredient is called azithromycin.
Yes.
If you will get it or take it after meal, you get nothing from them. Because, bioavailability said 0% after meal. You have to take it in the empty stomach or even before meal, 2 hours something. It's a very crucial. Well, you said you're kidding me. No, it's not kidding. It's for real. You took a lot of medicine. 90% of this medicine, it's nothing because you didn't take it in the proper way and the proper time as well. The only one can advise you about it, I'm so sorry, it's not a physician. I'm so sorry. It's a pharmacist. It's a pharmacist because, this is 6 years. This is only for bachelor. We are working only, for this medicine, percentage, side effects. And even, as I told you, first thing, mid-watch, unpredictable side effect even.
Right. So it's the research side of it. Yeah, I think it's the idea of pharmacy is a little bit mystical. We just take a magic pill and it does what it does. And so I think what you're saying is very crucial for, particularly now when we're thinking about, how do you really manage your wellness if you don't understand the breadth of what it is? So particularly even in the sectors. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that just what you just said it, because you said more so than the doctor where medication is concerned is the pharmacist. And it's only recently that I started to, meet more pharmacists that they're doctors because they have studied that science to be so well learned in it that they are specialists in understanding how these medications are part of the wellness circle and sphere. And it's a huge part of the wellness circle and sphere. And so when you think about, you have this show, you have this program, you're creating awareness. If you were to think about how, beyond just creating awareness about the medicine, how would you reimagine different delivery, like innovation in the delivery systems? I think you mentioned you have this technique, but just different innovation in the delivery systems that are out there around pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, it's a very good question because I want to ask you something. Do you see the CVS, Rite Aid? Any pharmacy you can find the same shape, the same, view of the pharmacy, this view since 60 years. Bells, capsule, whatever. The only thing they added, chips, Coke, chocolate. This is the only thing. Okay. And this is it's not our, it's kind of like a commercial stuff. I never agree about it. Medicine is medicine. But, it's like liberal stuff, economy, and the people coming for Walmart, they get their products and then they find like a pharmacy here. Okay. Why? Because these products, it's kind of like a tablet capsule, the same shape, the same view, the same everything since 60 years. My expectations is we all going to revolution in the pharmacy, in the medicine itself. Why? We are talking right now for the genome medicine. Genes. The people, they can, I know this is a very difficult, and since 10 years, when I heard something like that, no way, what the meaning of gene, and you know what I mean? But there is a medicine, it's kind of like a pill as well, or even injection. I give you like an example, you use it right now, but be careful, okay? Listen to me very careful.
Yeah.
Close your eyes right now and think about something.
Okay.
each family, they have a kind of disease. For example, this family, they have diabetes. Another family, they have thyroid gland problem. Another, they have lung cancers. Okay. They have hypertension. So the scientists, they were like, make like very massive researches about this issue. Why this family? This is a very, my interview with doctor, he's a very, very well-known doctor cardiologist, and I asked him about this issue. He told me, Dr. Wael, I found, in Egypt, if someone passed out the female as well, they wear like a black color dress, everything. They come to him, stop by in his, clinic, ask him, doctor, I feel like bad in my heart. And he said, what happened? She told me her mom just passed out because problem in aortic artery. And his dad her brother passed out from the same reason. And her sister, something like that. It's kind of like 3 or 4 relatives, very, close relative for her, passed out because this issue. And then he told her, come, just make ECG right now. He found the same problem. He told me here, oh my God, why you would never think about it? This is like a 3 or 4 relative, very close relative for you. Already they did because this issue.
Yeah.
So you have to think about it. So this is like I don't want to scare you or your audience as well, but please ask yourself, what is the problem in your family?
Yeah.
Gene.
Yeah, that's
please.
Right.
And check about it. Even they found like obesity itself. Some families, if they eat something, you'll be like this, you know what I mean? So genes treatment, it's a very crucial, very recent. You will find a lot of products already with the gene treatments.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Second thing, immunity. We don't have a lot about our immunity system.
Yeah.
We don't know about. And every day we found like a new disease, something like, what that rheumatoid, even something from the sclerosis.
Oh, right. In the autoimmune.
The problem is the immunity.
The spectrum. Yeah.
So this is a lot of new products and the new era for the immunity treatment. Even they found the role of immunity in the cancerous diseases,
Of course.
So my point here, and even the radiation, when you heard about radiation, okay, I will tell you, you will tell me, well, radiation is kind of like, this is like a device. They do like radiation.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
It's not directed. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
This is kind of, but there is a, injection for liquid, liquid.
Right.
It will be inside the injection and it will be radiopharmaceutical stuff. And the patient, they take it,
right. That's right. Sure.
Okay. But this is a very crucial stuff. That's why we have radiopharmacists or nuclear pharmacist. He's responsible to take this issue and they give it to whatever. But the people, they are looking for the radiopharmaceutical for something bad. This guy, he has a cancer, so he has to treat it with a nuclear pharmacy or radiopharmacist. No. Right now, using of radio, it's very wide. Very wide. Okay, using for everywhere. So my point here, the traditional molecules of the pharmaceutical stuff and even the shape or the tablet, capsule, whatever, I guess within 10 years, 50% of this product, it will be disappear from our market.
Sure. Wow.
And they will go to the gene immuno treatment. And please don't forget, this very big title is personalized care treatments. Personalized.
Right.
Remember this custom make? Custom make, this is one of the very, me, not you, okay? This is very old. When we go to the custom make. Now, no, you have to go to this brand. Right now, the fancy people, the celebrity, they do something like a custom made.
Sure.
Same thing in the medicine, it will be not custom made, it will be personalized care treatments. For each family and each person, individual person.
Sure. It's kind of like the bioidentical or starting to move in that way. So, but there's bioidentical hormones, for example, for women entering middle age. That's been a topic I've been talking about lately, is bioidentical hormones that are, helping for women to counter the effects of perimenopause and menopause, so that they're replacing those hormones with what is more to their own biology, as opposed to something that's just synthetic or something that doesn't match. So I can totally understand it, and I love that insight into the innovations that are going to be taking place in our health and wellness. So let's take a little pivot and talk about what you've been talking about with the Live Well initiative and what you're expecting for the upcoming conversation.
We're going to talk about hopes, about future, our hopes.
A little bit more of this, right? So when you talk about hopes and dreams, I'd like to link that to my mindset hack. And I think you've talked about a few mindset hacks, but I want to know what you do more specifically. How do you hack your mindset? Is there a practice or something that you do that hacks your mindset?
Okay. For me, or for America, or for my family?
Oh, okay. Tell me all. Let's see it. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
I would love to hear all.
Okay. For me, I'm looking forward to, I have a position already in the FIP, International Pharmaceutical Position. You said EMROpharm. It's like EMROpharm.
EMROpharm. Okay.
Yeah, EMROpharm. This guy is representative for 22 countries in the Middle East countries. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I did like a project for the people. I always say that. Because, we are multinational organization. So we have a lot of people from everywhere. I enjoy this, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. In America, we always say that if you have another accent, so you will have another experience.
Very true. 100%.
Yeah, that's why I love America, as I told you. Yeah. If you have another accent, so you will have another experience. So I have to learn from experience as well. And you share with my experience as well. We are human beings. You will never find someone with 2 livers or 2 hearts. You will never find a guy with 3 eyes or 2 mouths. Yeah. Yes. We all from one God, one creation. We all, and if we found someone like, oh my God, what happened? Who this guy? He has like 3 legs. And even the mindset. Okay, I want to share you with something.
Sure.
Even this beautiful thing we say, like a woman, she's a beautiful thing in this life. Okay. Okay. As you said, hormonal stuff. I found girl from Egypt and same girl from America and same girl from Malaysia. When they love by heart, not by tongue, not by language. It's kind of like express. When you say I love you in English, we say أنا بحبك حبيبي in Arabic.
Okay.
But this is the same thing.
Sure.
Same heart. Yeah. Same feeling. Even. Yeah. I know that's why I give you like a woman, because you are, more honest than the males. Even the feelings and stuff,
Sure.
So the same thing, back to my, future stuff. We are 22 countries, speak Arabic, speak English, speak here Malaysian, speak here, whatever, this is a lot of language. I all say that. I don't want you experts in English language. I want you experts in the pharmacy profession. So please don't blame yourself. You can't speak English well, but please share me your experience and I'm going to translate it. No worries. Speak whatever you want to speak. Speak your language and I will take care of this translation to the people there. Communication. So why? I want to tell you something. It's not kind of like a discrimination stuff, but if you talk about this country, no, this country is very poor and they don't have anything to share. Don't say that. Even it's the poor people, even it's the poor countries, but sometimes you will find their experience more than you in your country and the very rich country as well. Don't say that.
Right.
Don't blame me because this country is poor. I'm talking about myself, poor or rich. It's not a decision, but mind, culture issue, experiences is another thing. Did you get my point or not?
I do. Yeah.
It's a very important issue.
Yeah. Experience. Mm-hmm.
So even this experience, I get it from all the countries. So I'm working so hard to say FIP speaks all language,
Mm-hmm.
speaks all languages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I need your experience. I don't need your language. I respect your language.
Yeah, it'll be a beautiful time when we can transcend that, right? Where we can just understand each other without the biases of the different nuances of language. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I really like
So
that.
in my part of view of even the community stuff, we are working right now in the virus C, virus B as well, after COVID-19 and what happened. And we were all the people, they are working all in COVID-19. I did a lot of research in this issue as well, and used to in the virus C.
Okay.
We do like a research not only for the like Pepion or something. We do it like we've made like a lot of research. I don't like this. I do research from the people themselves to find something like a citation. The people they can get it, share experience here, share experience there. So I will find in your research something, but that's why I all time share it with my colleagues. Don't minimize your efforts. Even you do something is a very small issue. You find it is very small, but another one in another country, he will find it's like a huge problem for them. And for my business, I'm looking forward to these 7 countries. It will be like 15 countries, export American products for those 15 countries.
Nice.
My family and the kids to be graduated finally. I don't want to pay too much. Fees.
Right. I love it.
Yeah. In America, we are working so much for export stuff, helping communities, even our community there in Virginia and even Maryland and Pennsylvania, to take right from the diseases and help people for awareness. As an anchor as well, I did already 7 seasons right now, 100 episodes.
Great.
I'm looking forward to do something, but I stop sometimes to think about what's next,
Sure.
This is only my passion. What's next? This is a very bad question for me. What's next? The selling our
sky's the limit. Right.
Unlimited. The sky.
Everything's there. Yeah, I love it. So I appreciate that. And so you've spoken a lot about work and you talked a little bit about things that you do on your spare time, but who is Wael when he's not working? What are your favorite reads, watches, or listens, or what do you do when you're in your leisure time?
This is a very difficult question.
I can imagine. It sounds like it would be for you.
Yeah, because, okay, Florence, I don't care about I'm a leader, I'm a student, I am whatever, but what I can do and what I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My point here, I'm looking to, I never think about, hey, Dr. Wael is be a leader. And I don't care about it. Okay, leader. And what's next? The leader is one, what that? Spot out for the people to do something for real, for their, for their life. It changed life to better. So it wasn't my plan to be a leader for anything. The only thing I need to do something good for myself, for my community, for my family, that's be all. And I'm rewarding, as I told you, I got money from my business, so I can travel whatever I want.
Sure.
I got reward from my whatever doing for the community, in my spirit, in my family, helping people. Even when I sleep, I feel good.
That's what matters. Yeah. Well, this has been a wonderful conversation. So wonderful meeting you. Thank you for taking your time. So do you have any last words? I think you summed up some things very well, but do you have any last thoughts you'd like to share with our audience?
Number one, I would love to thank you so much, Florence.
Oh,
you are so expert. Okay, I like even your voice. I feel like, I'm yelling all the time, but it's not yelling. It's like enthusiasm. So please.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I'm talking about myself.
Yeah,
because your voice, it's a very, warm and it's very nice as well. The only thing I can share it with you, life is good. Life is good. But life, you have to have objectives.
Okay.
If you woke up morning without objective, you definitely feel you are depressed. You have to have objectives every day. One time you will find you got your objective in just one day, might be in 1 month, might be in 1 year, but you have to create your objective by your own plan.
Mhm.
Even if you want to hang out, it will be your objective.
Mhm.
Enjoy your time. Life is good.
Life is good. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. All right, Glocal citizens, this has been another episode of the podcast. You can catch us Tuesdays with new episodes at glocalcitizenspod.com or wherever you get your podcast. Please check out the show notes. They're going to be very rich, and you can find out more about where you can see and reach and understand more about the pharmacy industry. Catch up with Wael and his ideas and his anchoring, and we'll have some clips to his program and the Live Well Initiative's post-pandemic women's empowerment program. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave us a review, and until next time, bye for now.